This is what we got up to in the previous episode. Now, this is Matt Armstrong's BMW E24. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description below. If you did miss the previous video, then we actually made 12 panels for this full section, including inner, outer, bottom, side, everything. You name it, we've made it. But in this video, we're going to get onto that front chassis rail. We're going to start removing all the rust, all the mud, and see exactly what it's hiding. Then after that, we're going to button this finally up. We're going to get a little bit of welding on this section down here. We're also going to fabricate this little section here. Right, so removing all the unseal from this, it's actually in really good condition now. Apart from the obvious spot down here, this section here, there's obviously this section to do, and there's a little bit down here that I need to do, but overall, I'm really happy with the condition of this arch. And then that leads us on to this section here. Now, this is what you call, I think the technical word for it is rust. Now, we managed to get this panel off, which the bolts are actually rusted on, and it's exposed this nice area of rust in this section here. Now obviously we've got this to do here, and there's a little couple of little areas down here as well. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut these areas out and obviously replace them. But I need to be careful because it's in this corner, which is hard to get to. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the air-powered Dremel just to get in there, because the cutting disc is too big. So I'm going to cut this out with the Dremel, and then I'm going to start fabricating new pieces and get them welded in. Right, that's all welded in now. I'm quite happy I managed to get that all in one piece because I didn't really want to be piecing pieces together, if you see what I mean. Now I'm going to move on to this rear quarter down here. I'm going to start removing this paint. I don't really need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then after that, I'm going to move on to that front inner wing and then start fabricating some pieces for that as well. Right, so I've taken this paint off and it's in really good condition underneath there, to be honest. So taking under seal and paint off doesn't actually take as long with a wire wheel as what you think it does. Now this under seal is not actually oil based, so it doesn't smudge, and then this paint is really thin, so it just comes off easy anyway. This will be sandblasted in the future once we've done all the rust repairs, but I want to get all the rust repairs done first, get it on a rolling rotisserie, get it outside, get it sandblasted, bring it back in, do anything else that we need to do. For now, what I do want to do is I want to finish off this sill section here. So I've got a couple of plug welds to do up here. I can get that sorted, get all that buttoned up, and then I'm going to move on to that front section because there's a lot of rust over there. Right, so we're going to concentrate on this front corner now. There's a big hole here, which that should be fairly simple, but the difficult bit is going to be this section here. So this is all rusted. So this is part of this front structure support that goes all the way to the other side of the car. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to unpick this small section here and unpick this section here. Right, I cut this section out and I remade it, so I've welded that in there. I just need to grind that down. I also made these two sections here as well. Now, that one goes on there like that, and then this whole situation gets welded just in there. Now, there's also this section which this goes just in here, and this is in good condition apart from this side section here and then that top section. So I can actually reuse that. I just need to weld a couple bits onto there, and then I can reuse that. And then this piece here, I probably have to remake this because all this top section's gone. This is rusted down here, so I can remake this, and this one goes just on top, somewhere like that. Right, this corner is really coming together now. So we've got this section done here. We had the L shape in there, and then obviously we've got this big section here that we've also done. Now there is this big section here and then this small section on the top that we still need to do.
You touch my